Hi everyone, it's been a while. I haven't cooked any ramen, so today I'm gonna cook some ramen. I'm gonna share with you some of my ramen recipe. How can you make ramen like fancy with whatever available ingredient that you have at home? So I have here some of the Korean ramen. I love to use Korean ramen because some of them they steam, they high quality, and the noodle is thicker. I like it this kind of noodle better than the smaller one. Okay, I have some beef ball. I already cut them across so they can turn into bigger flour when they cook. I have some beef ball. You see, people, I cut them across and then lengthwise. But you don't, you cut just like 80 or 90% because if you do this like this later when you soak into the soup, when you cook it, it's gonna bloom like a flower. It's very nice. Okay, I have some pork loaf, or you can use whatever meat you have. I have one egg. I'm gonna fry and then put on top later. I have some green onions. I have pretty much like hoisin sauce, the chili garlic sauce. This is for dipping later. I have some bouillon. You can use, the bouillon from the ramen, but I like to use this one better. It tastes better because this is my favorite flavor, the roasted chicken flavor. Some lemon wedge, some lettuce, some bean sprout. I know actually this cabbage. Okay. So usually people they cook their noodle and they use the same um, water for that broth, but I this one I just throw away. I don't use it. I just cook my noodle in here, and then I'll use a different water from my soup. And I like to start my broth, from fresh water, not from the water that have been cooked with noodle. I don't know why, because I like it better that way. Okay, so let's get up boiling. Okay, let's put the ramen in here. Okay, the water is boiling, so I'm gonna put my ramen in here. Because the reason why I like thicker noodle, because when you cook, it's not turn out too smashing later. The thin noodle, you have to be really careful and you have to cook them really fast. But this noodle, you see how steady they are in the water, see? And when you take them out, they still, the noodle is still very steady, you see how it come out? So you don't want to cook too much, okay? Like about, okay, that's okay right here. Let's take it out. See, my noodle is still, it's very good, right? It looks very nice. Strong and steady and not smashing. And I'm gonna add on my cabbage. I just slightly cook because I want it to be still crunchy. Yeah, you can use the same water before you change your water for your broth. Okay, so you want your cabbage to be one side of the noodle. Okay, because we have more than one topping. So you want to leave space for other topping to show. Okay. Okay, now I prepared one egg. for the topping. Yeah. I love to do some inside up because it's gonna make the topping look very pretty. You're gonna sprinkle like some pepper. You can turn them upside down, but you know, if you leave it like this, I mean, your topping gonna look so special. But I know that some folks, they don't like their egg yolk to be raw, so they want it to be cooked. So it depends on what you like. Okay, that should be okay now. Okay, my sunny syrup is ready. Okay, let's start fixing the broth. Okay, so I'm gonna add on my meatball. Mm, you know, whatever content of the ramen that you want to add in here, just add them in here. So this is like a little meat chips. I think this would be nice, so I put it in here. Okay, the bouillon. Okay, so I'm gonna add some bouillon in here, like one tablespoon of bouillon. You can adjust up to your taste because some people they like it, you know, more tastier, so they can add more bouillon if they want to. Black pepper. Okay. So you might wanna skim your soup a little bit. So your soup gonna be clear and beautiful later. You don't want so many of this white stuff. They're gonna make your ramen cloudy. See, by pre-cutting my meatball, you see how my meatball is blooming up when they're boiling under hot water. Yeah, this is one of the technique I've learned from my friends. See, you cut them lengthwise and then halfwise, but don't cut them completely. It's just like about 85 to 90%. Okay, so when you cook them, your meatball gonna be blooming like a flower. Okay, let me get rid of completely all the white stuff because I want my soup to be really clear and beautiful. Yeah, let me taste a little bit to make sure that they're okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like I said, you can, add on either more salt or sugar, whatever you like at this minute. Because when it's boiling like this, we're gonna shut down the fire. You don't want like too much bouillon at this time either, because later on we still have the dipping sauce. We can add some hoisin sauce, so you have to leave some space for hoisin sauce too, because if you make it like too much sodium or too much bouillon right here, later on when you're gonna add the hoisin sauce, your broth is gonna be very salty. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind as well. Okay, my broth is boiling so hard, I'm gonna turn off the stove right now. If you want your ramen to look pretty, you have to start slowly. Yeah. Okay, little by little, because you don't want all the all the topping to get messed up. So just start slowly, okay? Okay, I have my beef ball. So now I'm gonna add one slice of the pork loaf and then the egg. Okay. Then I'm gonna sprinkle with onion. Let me go closer, you can see. My onion. Okay. Just a little bit of spin brown. Just a little bit. Um, if like if some topping they be overlap each other, so you might wanna pull them up, so then people have a chance to see. Okay, and I'm gonna yeah. Usually there's two ways. You can either add the sriracha on top of this. Usually I see that people on TikTok, they love to do it. But you can, fix your dipping sauce in a separate one. So it's two style. So up to you. You can do either way. You know what? I don't want to overwhelm my plate as always. So I'm gonna add the sauce here. So have sriracha and then have a hoisin sauce. So that's why they don't be overcrowded. Okay, so you want to do like half and half like this. See how pretty it look? So cute, right? It's like yin and yang. See, folks, with just a few bucks, you can have like a whole decent meal at home. Beef ball and, fried egg. You see how fancy that you can create your own ramen at home? You can add whatever meat that you have on the fridge. Could be rotisserie chicken, beef, whatever you have left over. So that's why I love party, because party is all about leftover, right? So I use my leftover for my topping, for sandwich, for ramen, for fried rice, whatever. See? There you have it. So, okay. I hope you like my ramen recipe. And then I'll see you in my next video. Okay? Bye. Okay, let me show you how Vietnamese eat it. Okay, first of all, add on some lemon. Okay? And then we're gonna add on some hoisin sauce. So that's why I've been telling you that don't add too much bouillon for the broth, because later you're gonna have this. It's gonna make it, more spicy. A little bit of sriracha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you want some of that in your broth. And then you want a separate bowl for your dipping. I don't mix them right away. Actually, I do like this. See? See, that's the way I can entertain my eyes a little bit before I'm eating. Okay, see ya. Thanks for watching. Bye.